All right, family. Hi, and welcome to our live Wednesday night hangout. And this is definitely family call. I'm in my workout clothes. I just sweated off half my makeup. And I mean, my bashful you stayed on pretty well, I would say, after that workout. But I'm so excited to be with you right now. And thank you so much for investing some time in the last day of the month of August, getting on our live family hangout. To further your Mary Kay education, to connect with us as your sales directors, and to just get over that hump in the week, the hump day blues, so that you can be inspired and excited to finish out not just the month of August, but your week in your Mary Kay business and in your life. I know many of you work other jobs, and I love when you text or call or Vox me and say, you know what, I wasn't able to book as many Mary Kay appointments as I wanted to this week, or I had X, Y, and Z happen in my life or in my health or in my, world. But I'm so happy I was on the hangout because it got me through the rest of my work week and I'm booked for this weekend. Or it got me through, the rest of my obligations or my responsibilities, and I'm excited to go again. And that's why we do this. We do this because it's part of your process. It's part of our process as your leaders. And we just thank you for investing time in your education, in yourself, and in our legacy that we're building together as a future national area. So I'm Jordan Eicher, for those of you who don't know, and I'm so just anxious. I can't wait for a big event that we have coming up in October, and I want to talk to you about it tonight a lot. And I titled this hangout Inspired, because I feel that that is the biggest piece of the puzzle that is missing for so many women who are working towards a goal and trying to communicate their vision to other people. It's that you are not communicating inspired enough. And when you are inspired, you are easily able to transfer that feeling, that energy, that charisma, that joy to other people. And so my goal is to inspire you every single week, and especially tonight, to get into your red jacket and beyond, if that's your goal, to be able to attend our special event in October, the October Leadership Advance. And the October Leadership Advance is taking place October 20th, 21st, and 22nd. It's a Thursday night, an all-day Friday, and a part of the day on Saturday in October. And it's taking place here in my hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you don't live in the Charlotte area, that's okay. They have these amazing inventions, airplanes, they have cars, we have railroad, camels. I don't care how you get here, just get here. And come to Charlotte, because it is going to be 2.5 days of inspiration, of you being inspired, breathed life into by national sales directors. There's going to be 9 national sales directors there, in fact. And national sales directors are the pinnacle in our company. They are the top income earners in Mary Kay. They are the legacy leaders. They are the ones that Mary Kay Ash passed the torch of responsibility to carry on her traditions, to carry on her success, and to carry on this company to the next generations. And so learning from 9 of them is unheard of. I mean, there are very few events you can attend across the country where there'll be 9 national sales directors. So that alone is reason, in my opinion, for you to get into your red jacket to be able to come. This event used to be exclusively for directors. And just in the last couple of years, the Nationals started opening it up to the red jackets and the team leaders and the directors in qualification to be able to attend, so that they can start grooming you themselves for that directorship leadership position. And directorship is not a prize. It's not a prize. I don't know how else to say it. It's a position. It's a leadership position. It's a mentoring role in a company where women's lives are enriched, and that's our daily habit. It's our mission. It's our underlying purpose behind the pink. So if that's something you desire, is to lead a team of women and to be a mentor and to be a legacy person, a legacy leader, and invest in something that is going to go beyond you, then you have to come to October Leadership Advance as a red jacket or a DIQ or or completing your first month of DIQ already, entering September 1st and coming as a 1 month done DIQ. But seriously, you have to be there, not just for the National Sales Director's inspiration, but for the education that you're going to get when you're there. So October Leadership Advance, I'm going to tell you just from my heart, it's where the nationals and the sales directors talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly that we all deal with in our business. And it's more in-depth, bread and butter, meat and potatoes style training than you will receive at any other event throughout the entire Mary Kay year. Definitely on a different level. It is next level thinking. It's next level training. It's deeper education. It's more nuts and bolts, more specifics, more words to say, more body language to use, more thought processes to work through in order to get where you need to be for the personal growth, for the skill level to just be on point, for your confidence to be raised to level 10 from level 6 or wherever it might be right now. It's the training you want. It's the training you've been waiting for. It's the training that you've been wishing for and hoping for and like listening for. I mean, I know we do a great job on Wednesdays, but those nationals do even better. So think about October Leadership Advance and don't count yourself out because you have no team members and you have a mental block that becoming a red jacket takes a long time. I can tell you, I've seen women become red jackets in a single day. I've seen women become red jackets in a weekend. I've seen women become red jackets at one party around the dining room table. I've seen women become red jackets in a month. I've seen it happen in much shorter time than that. But it's only the women who make a non-negotiable decision to do it that get it done. So the difference is between your two ears. The difference is right here in your mind of, are you going to draw a line in the sand and say, I am going to October Leadership Advance as a red jacket, no matter what. I'm going to do whatever it takes, because what it takes is simple. And I'm going to tell you right now what it takes to become a red jacket. Red jacket, the technical name for a red jacket in Mary Kay lingo is a star team builder. And a star team builder has 3 active team members. And she herself is active as a beauty consultant. So let's say right now you have 1 team member and she has not yet placed her first order. So you're not yet a senior consultant. When you have 1 team member who orders the starter kit and then she places her first minimum $225 wholesale order, you become a senior consultant and then you're on your way. You're a sleeve of the red jacket. When you add 2 more women just like that, when you have 3 total women who have ordered a starter kit and then placed at least a minimum $225 one-time wholesale order, then you become a star team builder or a red jacket. And I always say this, if you're a numbers person, this math is very, very simple. If you have no team members and you want 1 team member, then your math is simple. You do 5 interviews with prospects in order to add 1 team member. Those are the national company averages. When you share the business one-on-one, face-to-face with 5 women, preferably women who have tried and like the Mary Kay products, then 1 in 5 will decide to join your team and become a beauty consultant, okay? So if you have no team members and you wanna be a red jacket, then how many sharing appointments or career coffees or interviews, whatever you wanna call them, would you have to do one-on-one with women to be able to have 3 active team members? Well, 5 times 3 is 15. So that would be your one and only solo focus in the month of September. Starting tonight, August 31, don't waste a day. Interview someone tonight. I'll never forget when I was going through the DIQ process, my mom, who was my coach, Kathy Halou, she said to me something every single day that started to get on my nerves, obviously, because I couldn't always answer her as positively or as expectantly or as abundantly thinking as I wished. But she would ask me this question. She would say, who are you interviewing today? It was never, who are you interviewing this week? Who are you interviewing this month? It was always, who are you interviewing today? Who are you sharing the business with today? As if that were a habit I needed to create, as if that were her expectation of me, that every single day I would be interviewing somebody, a daily habit of telling someone every day about the Mary Kay business information and asking her on a scale of 1 to 10, 5 being a chicken answer, how interested she is in starting her own Mary Kay business. And gosh, that changed my mindset. That changed my abundance mentality. It changed my thinking of hard work. It changed my, what's this really going to take for me to have not just an okay hobby, Mary Kay business, but a successful entrepreneurial career that I can say, this is my business. I'm proud of it. Look what I built from the ground up with a starter kit and a dream. And who are you sharing the business with today has never left my mind. And so I want to put that question to you. If you want to be a red jacket, think about every day, who can you share the Mary Kay opportunity with? And you know, the best people to share with are those people who love and purchase the products from you. So maybe we have to back up a little bit and say, you know, if I don't have enough people, if I don't have 15 people right now that I could interview and set up for my first 2 weeks of September to get those interviews in with 15 people, talking to one person a day for 2 weeks to become a red jacket, well, then I need to do some faces. I need to hold a couple of parties so that I can have some people who are loving the products and getting excited about what I'm selling and getting excited about my dream and what I'm doing and excited and on board with their own dreams and their 50% discount and selling to their friends and family to make some extra money with me and come along with me. So I don't know which step you're on. I don't know if you need to hold 10 parties in the first 2 weeks of September, or I don't know if you could just go ahead and set up an interview a day for the first 2 weeks of the month and do your 15 interviews. But if you do 15 sharing appointments or career coffees or interviews, you tell 15 women about the business, you will have 3 team members and be a red jacket. If you already have 1 team member, we'll take it down by 5. You only have to do 10. Anybody can do 10. You guys, if you absolutely have to, you grab your grandma, your sister, and your best friend, and you say, I need you to start shopping with Mary Kay for half price and get on my team and see if you want to sell to friends and family. We can have one party, and you can see after that if you want to continue on with it, but I need help getting in my red jacket. That's your backup plan. That's your absolute last minute. I'm going to do whatever it takes. You've got to have a backup plan, but go hard in September. Go after it using those numbers. Go after it inspired, able to tell people about why you do Mary Kay, what you love about your business, why you started, what your favorite products are, why it would be important for them to spend 10 little $10 bills to get a starter kit and join this community of women and just see if it couldn't be an extra $40 a month for their family bills. See if it couldn't be an extra $1,040 a month for their family bills. See if it couldn't be a confidence booster for a moment in their life where they're having a crisis of confidence. See if it couldn't be a new circle of friends or a self-improvement course that they're going to get paid to take. See if it couldn't be just some need filled in their life. And that's part of our job. That's the beauty of what we get to do. We change skin with the products, but we change lives with the Mary Kay opportunity. So by you getting in your red jacket to be able to come to October Leadership Advanced, to be in the space of successful women, because let's not kid ourselves, we become like the people we associate with, for better or for worse. So don't you want to be in a room full of red jackets and strong women who drew a line in the sand, stepped over it and said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to be at October Leadership Advance? Don't you want to be in a room full of women who drive Mary Kay career cars to find out if they're different than you, or find out if they're doing things differently than you, or find out if they think differently than you, or find out if they just can't wait to welcome you with open arms and connect with you and spur you on and encourage you that you can do it too? Don't you want to be in a room full of women who are 9 of them at the very top pinnacle position of this company? Who make millions of dollars collectively, I don't even know, who have total freedom and flexibility, who have the family security plan from Mary Kay that's going to take care of them and their family for years, even after they retire, who are promised a Mary Kay brand new Escalade or whatever other Cadillac they choose every 2 years for the rest of their lives. A trip around the world, so many other perks and benefits to that national sales director position to share their success tips and their secrets with you. Just for getting a red jacket, you've got to do this. So October Leadership Advance, the registration is $90-something. They haven't even given us the exact price yet, but it's not even going to be $100 for registration. Your hotel is going to be around $69 a night if you share your room with 3 other girls, which is more fun anyway. It's the Renaissance Suites here in Charlotte. And your director can give you all the details on that. But gosh, you know, if I were you and I was sitting there and I wanted to go, I would get my red jacket as fast as I could. And then I'd take one of those 3 active team members and I would encourage her and tell her how I did it so that she could get in her red jacket and come with me. And then you have a buddy. And now you're not only building your business, but you're helping your girlfriend build hers. And the better, you know, she does, the better that Mary Kay will reward you. And that's just how our brilliant marketing plan is set up. So October Leadership Advance. You got to be there. You've got to come. You've got to be a red jacket, and you've got to start tonight. You have to start right now, because the longer you wait, the longer you delay, the more excuses that you make, the longer you're putting off your dreams, the longer your destiny is being postponed, the longer your freedom and flexibility and the life that you want to design is being put on hold, and the people in your life who are counting on you, who are attached to your dream, are not living the life that they deserve. Not the level that they deserve it at. And you are going to look in the mirror with just that girl, you and her looking, you know, that reflection. You're going to look at that girl and say, I know you're making excuses. And I don't want you to have that feeling. I want you to have the feeling of, yes, I did it. I said it. I did it. I claimed it. I worked it, and I'm going. And then when you get to Charlotte, you will see your next step. You know, I always say, just go as far as you can see. And when you get there, you'll be able to see a little bit further. And you will be listening with such different ears. Even if you just went to seminar and you came back and for whatever reason you didn't do anything, you didn't act on the training that you received there, don't let that derail you. Get in your red jacket and come to October, because once you're in red, you're in a whole nother level. You're a first level management position. Your director sees you differently. She's going to start working with you and coaching you differently. You're going to have had confidence grown by the work it takes to get into red, and the selling experiences you'll be doing, and the interviewing, and the overcoming of objections. And you're going to be listening with different ears than you ever have before to the coaching and the training that you receive at the October Leadership Advance. Okay? So if you want to go and you're committed to going, you let your director know right now. Let her know before August 31st, the stroke of midnight, that you are committing to come to Charlotte, and then get to work. Don't ask your director for a plan. I just gave you the plan. The plan is sell products and share with 15 women. If you've already sold the products, share with 15 women and let the numbers work in your favor. And if you need coaching on a sharing appointment, go back to these Google Hangouts that we've done in the past, because there's such good role playing and words to say. And if you get stuck after a couple, call your director and say, you know, I'm not totally sure if I'm doing it right. You know, help me, coach me to do these career coffees. But you guys, that's the plan. And so get on it, get started, get booked, get those career coffees on your calendar, and get going into red. And we cannot wait to celebrate you as a red jacket, because after red starts the CAR program. After the CAR program starts that DIQ process and that growth path, if you choose it, to become a legacy leader, a sales director, making that great income and impacting other women's lives. So red is just the beginning. Be inspired to get started, and don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Start tonight. So don't forget about your Embracelet. Tonight's the last night for you to get that 600 wholesale, or the accumulation, the rest of your 600 wholesale in for the month, to get that rose gold golden rule quote with Mary Kay's inscription, the Embracelet, the beautiful Embracelet. I had the flyer here to show you somewhere. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. The gorgeous Embracelet for August. Don't be left out. You've got to have it. I just want to congratulate all of you who have already posted that you've got yours and you're wearing them. Mwah! You're on the right track. Good job. And we're proud of you. Bye.